I think I did well.
No, it's all right. It's all right if you're, blind.
I shouldn't have to take this, should I? When you think of fine dining, tasting menus, I bet you don't necessarily think about being out in the suburbs of Greater Manchester. And I bet you don't think of only paying £45. Yet here we are in Urmston to visit Örme, where they're doing just that. 45 quid for a tasting menu. Yes, please. Boys.
Hello, mate.
Jack.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Tom.
Hi, mate.
How are you?
Not bad, how are you?
I'm all right. Already, I'm impressed. Look at this place. You've done a good job here. And you've only been open 6 weeks, something mad like that.
Yeah, I think it's been 6 weeks, yeah.
Absolutely incredible. I should have thought about my outfit there, shouldn't I? I look like I work here.
That's fine, mate.
We've got plenty to do, so.
Just not cleaning. I'm not into cleaning.
Neither is he. It's fine.
Listen, £45 for a tasting menu.
Yeah.
How are you managing that?
We're just trying to utilise like cheaper cuts of meat, get whole cuts, break it down, roasting joints, stuff like that. Like we keep saying to everyone, we want it to be like you come into our living room, like you come into our house for your dinner, and that's what it is. Like good tunes on, nice and relaxed. We're all coming out and serving you, and yeah, I suppose it's just sort of like nice and casual, but you're getting mega food, like the best you can get.
Feels very homely. And what's out back there? Can we go and have a look?
Got a little garden, haven't we?
A little garden.
A little garden.
Yeah.
Mind your head. I meant to ask, by the way, how do you boys know each other?
That's a funny one, actually. So during lockdown, I moved back to my mum's house. I'd been in the northeast working, and this guy moved across the road from my mum, and we just sort of sneered at each other for a while. He's this dickhead across the road from my mum. But then he decided that he wanted to give up his nice, comfortable job and become a chef.
So how come you decided to open a place out in Urmston?
That's where we're from, for a start.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
My mum lives around the corner. She was walking the dog and was like, that place is up for sale around the corner, why don't you two go and see about it?
I thought it was a terrible idea at first.
Do you still think it's a terrible idea?
No, it's going really well. No, yeah, like absolutely loving it. Like I knew we could do what we could do, but it's yeah, it's going really well now.
Right, we're going to eat in a minute. However, I've got a bit of a request. This is a bit of fine dining, isn't it? Can I do something, like with tweezers and that, so I look like... You got some tweezers, branded tweezers as well. You see that there? Örme tweezers that I'm probably going to ruin. Right, should we go and do a bit of fine dining cooking then?
Oui, chef.
Let's go. Oui, chef. Oui, chef. We're there now.
Just fully burnt the peppers there.
You did, or you nearly did?
Nearly did.
If I was involved, then you would have. What are we going to do? Show me.
So we're going to do our new veggie dish for this month. Sweet and sour peppers with a Yorkshire fettle custard and mint dressing.
Ooh.
Nice and fresh. Nice and zingy.
Okay, so I think the way to do this is you do it as you would.
Yeah.
And then I'll see if I can recreate the magic.
So first we're going to go on with our custard, which is a cheese custard.
So this is the peppers.
Yeah, so it's quite a long process this. We roast it, peel it, then dehydrate it, and then glaze it back down in pepper juice so it goes nice and sticky and sweet and sour.
Just a lovely pretty pattern, chef.
Just a lovely pretty pattern. Just express yourself. Well, actually don't do that. And we've just got a little bit of garnish, just some nasturtium leaves for a little pepperiness.
I'm telling you now, mine isn't going to look like this.
Right, and then we just finish the dish with, so it's reduced pepper juice and mint dressing, so it's like a zingy Indian style mint dressing. Mixing together to make this little dark green, fresh little dressing, and then
pouring that just in the middle.
In the middle, yeah.
All right. I'm quite confident.
Over to you, chefy.
I can do that. Yeah. I feel like I'm in the bear. Yes, chef! Goes on! Fuck! Like Disney?
Yeah.
Oui, chef. Okay.
Oh, God.
What do you mean, oh, God? That's...
Tom, get some more cheese on.
Is that too much? That sound, that?
It's like a dog poo.
Looks like a dog poo. Fuck off, Jack.
Sorry.
Right. I don't think I've got enough peppers, chef.
More than enough there. Come on.
I'm just going to take
Can't do that.
I can. Well, I don't care what you say. I'm enjoying myself.
Good.
Right. Now we go for a bit of this pepper sauce.
Yeah.
Maybe a tiny bit more, just there. Right, chef. Finished.
Do you know what? I've definitely seen worse.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Not bad.
Would you send it out if this was in service? Would that leave the pass for table 4?
No chance.
Fuck this then.
It's not the first time this has happened. I also had the best head chef moment ever there. I was like, Tom, I'm just going to go do some filming. Can you just clean up on this, please?
Yeah, you sort this shit out, mate. Rachel.
Hello.
Hello, we've not met yet, have we?
No.
So you're one of the founders?
Yes, yeah, co-founder.
Partner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In business and
Pleasure.
And yeah.
in life. Before we start, let me just check. You know that dish that I knocked up in the kitchen?
Yeah.
What we saying?
I mean, I think as a customer, I would happily receive it.
Then that's all that matters. Let's start as you would if you were going through this experience then. You bring out, is it the bread or the snacks? What comes first?
They both come together and we change the bread whenever we fancy. The snacks change daily.
Bake your own bread in-house
Yeah,
as well?
yeah, every day. This one's a maple and... What is it? Maple and oat bread. And we've got a balsamic and treacle butter there.
Oh, hello. Oh, that's delicious. And then what's this little bit of cheese here?
So it's just a little bit of rarebit, so a little Welsh rarebit.
Are you being far too polite there? Just pick it up, put it in a water.
Yeah, get it in.
Good, because sometimes when I use my hands, all these lot go mad at me. Where does your inspiration come from?
Sort of like, I like trying to play on nostalgic flavours almost. So I like using fairly humble stuff and elevate it. Like try how can I make that courgette taste like the best courgette you've ever had. So it'd be the pepper dish next.
Oh, I know all about this, dude.
yeah,
You don't need to
alright.
tell me much about this.
We've got to do a dish that highlights whatever vegetables in season. Obviously peppers are in season. Peppers are, generally, I hate peppers to be honest.
You hate peppers?
I hate peppers,
What's
like,
the matter with you, Jack?
get them off me pizza, you know what I mean? But these ones are alright.
That's unbelievable. It takes a lot of skill to put something like that together on a plate, doesn't it? Even just plating it up takes a lot of skill. Talk about me, Jack.
Well, I mean, you're in the kitchen in a bit, to be fair, so.
Got to have this with the wine though. You can't miss out on this.
All right, I will, Rachel. You take care of the wine and the rye pairings as well, don't you?
I do, yeah. We have 2 different wine pairings. We do classic, and then we have British.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Cheers. But it's all going back to like you are with food, about seasonality and like sustainability. I really want to bring amazing British wines to the forefront and actually showcase how good we can be.
This is great.
Yeah.
And works so well with that.
It's good,
So
isn't it?
well.
Yeah.
So it's 6 courses, 45 quid.
Yep.
But we have extra courses as well. This one's the beef, so it's sticky shin of beef and a mix of shin and rib, some tomatoes that we've roasted and dehydrated a little bit in some basil and coriander pulp. It's a bit like a lasagna.
That's great.
It's naughty, innit?
That's all kicking off in my mouth. It's unbelievable. Sustainability. That's big for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah, like I say, we get whole cuts of animals in, try and use sustainable fish where we can. All the trim and stuff that we use goes into our snacks, and trying to find suppliers that we can work with that are doing good things, I suppose. We've got some chicken.
Yes.
This is probably my favourite one on the current menu.
Is it?
We blast it at a really high temperature and then we cover it in a bright side Mancunian, the beer. And then we take all the trim from that as well, make a little sausage, which is my favourite bit.
Where's the little sausage? Is that the little
Yeah,
sausage?
that's a little sausage.
Tell you what, Jack. I like your little sausage.
Tasty little sausage.
Yeah, it's nice. How have the locals taken to the restaurant?
It's been amazing, hasn't it? A really, really good support.
Way better than we expected.
Yeah, like
Really?
being an Urmston local, I was a bit like, oh god, people like me mum are going to come in and kick off.
We've been fully booked every night and it's been such
you
an
really?
amazing response.
Well done.
Yeah.
That's great. Changing the menu every month?
Yeah, every month.
That's setting yourself up for a lot of work.
To be honest, I just get really bored dead quickly. So, like the last menu, everyone was loving it. But by the end of it, I was like, I'm sick of pork.
What's this?
This is a pre-dessert, a roasted white chocolate custard with black currants and a blackcurrant granita. Should be a sweet, zingy, zesty little mouthful.
Oh, this is in heaven. Urmston heaven.
So this is a lemon, thyme and lemon verbena baked tart with some meringue and some raspberries, basically.
So, gone totally off piste here. I've picked a beer from Track. It's a lemon sour, but sweet and sour. What a classic combination, anyway.
I would never have paired a beer with dessert.
There you
That's
have
a
it.
touch of genius, Rachel.
Don't tell her that.
Between you, that is a collective stroke of genius.
Thank you very much.
Where do you see the future? What are your plans?
I think we just want to carry on hoping people come and enjoy it and get better every day.
This is like just our baby, so We just want people to enjoy it and be able to give a personal experience.
Well, I was going to wish you all the best for the future, but I don't think you need any luck. Long may this continue.
Thank you.
Now, there's a bit of a rule about not going back to savoury once you've had sweet, but...
Fuck the rules.
Yeah. Fuck the rules, Jack! I'm going to have some more beef. Cheers, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much.